Have you guys heard of this rather interesting game called Pit People? It's a rather ridiculous game with thousands of different character customization things, a bunch of different interesting species, and, well, actually just different characters with different fighting styles and different stats, and all sorts of different little items you can swap in and out to actually change those stats in the first place. And it's all in a hex-based, turn-based combat game, which ends up actually having an interesting amount of depth to it depending on where you put your characters, because you can't actually tell them to attack anything. You put them within range, it highlights what they might attack, and they do it. It's actually pretty awesome. But you know something I didn't notice when I first got into this game? It actually has a decent story, and I'm not just talking about the main story, which is pretty dang awesome, if a bit heartbreaking, and the fact that his son is taken from him immediately in the beginning of the game.
I said Horatio dies! Oops! Butterfingers! How you say?
But I'm talking about the little side stories. Like you're sent to deliver mail to a general who is a cupcake. And that general says, no, you can't just talk to me, you have to fight me. And then after that you find out there's a town that was founded by robots, now run by people, and they're being invaded by robots, which are actually, British robots. And it's a whole, pretty direct copy of the War of Independence against England and the United States. I say direct copy, it's all very comical, but it is an interesting story, and in the end of it, you even have robot hacking and all sorts of little twists and turns in the story, which is, well, unexpected in such a small, simplistic game, or at least what comes off as a simplistic game at first. I mean, exploring the world, you get different quests and stories, and you always think, hey, this is just going to be another simple battle, isn't it? Or, hey, it's just a hex-based battle, turn-based game of fun, and you go and smash together and ta-da, you win or lose. Not so much, because, well, like I said, in that previous quest with the Mr. Cupcake, things change mid-battle. You get enemy and ally NPCs spawning, you get different traps. Hell, later in the game, there's even cannons you can hop in and use to shoot things at enemies. It's a heck of a game, and I just felt like sharing my fascination with it, and the fact that, it's got all this story stuff, and twists and turns, and even the small stories that I definitely did not see coming. Anyway, just felt like sharing. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ta!